Hey peeps! So I am at an event. It is called Girl Talk. It's put on by Chanel B here in Columbus, Ohio. And I could not film when I was getting ready, y'all. I didn't even get to put my press-on nails on, per usual. Here's Taylor Patrice. I think I've seen her on my channel before. I feel like it's been maybe more so my stories on Instagram, so you gotta follow me on Instagram. But she has put me on her channel before. Acting a fool, taking pictures hot in the summertime, 90 degrees. That was a hot ass and we was in the water, couldn't find a waterfall. Oh my god. I almost fainted that one time downtown. Oh yeah. And it was so hot. And I was like, you wanna stop? You were like, no, it's fine. It's fine. We gotta get these pictures, anything for the content, period. You do me a boomerang real quick. Yeah. We need to do an outfit check on TikTok. I'm gonna show y'all some of the footage once the panel actually starts, y'all. But let me go so I can get these pictures for her. Everybody looks so cute. Everybody looks beautiful. I was so excited to meet everybody.
I know, me too. I was pressing y'all on my page. I'm like, look at my friend.
Yes,
For those of us like me, stop clucking. Those like me, poke that butt out. Okay. Yes, knees.
Three,
what are we doing? We're just walking.
3, 2, 1. There we go. I didn't get no steps on that.
I'm down for that.
I'm sorry, I started drinking too soon.
No, you're fine. You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
hello, I'm Amber. I go by AmberCharmayne on all social media. I am a YouTuber, influencer, content creator, whichever you prefer. I'm focusing on content and beauty. I do like makeup on this side when I'm doing it. So I do a lot of things that center around beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. So, and also I'm here because Chanel talking about, you know, women sticking together and things like that. Like I've met Chanel and from the beginning she was always nice. I'm actually about to get emotional. I haven't always had friends, and you know, high school drama and losing all of my high school friends and things like that. So she's definitely a great representation of what she's trying to put together, because she's put that out and, you know, offered people opportunity that she's met along the way. Very good. Very good. Very good. Basically, what's your perspective on this girl? What I would say is have a lot to do with what they already said. I do think that there's two sides of it. For me, like I was saying, like there was a point like where I lost all of my friends over drama, which we're from here, Columbus. But we were much younger. But coming from college and just going to events and getting involved in the things that I care about is how I met you and how I met so many other people in this room. Is just doing what I want to do, and I was able to make so many like individual friends. Like I personally don't have like, oh, you gonna see me always with these 4 same people. No, like every week you gonna probably see me with different people and people that they're already friends with. Like if you see me with Taylor, they can probably see me with Jordan. But that's like they've been friends forever. But I haven't. They've known me only for like a couple years. So I think that in that aspect, I've been able to make friends. And we were talking to somebody earlier who's new to the city and talking about making friends and stuff. And I think that she'll be able to make friends. She's already out here at this event doing things that she wanted to do.
The reality is, I deal with this a lot in the corporate space where someone says, well, I honestly couldn't advocate for you because I'm a black woman and you're a black woman. They would look at us crazy. But no one would look at John Marshall or John Smith and say, well, you have 5 white men reporting to you, or you have 5 white men that you help advocate for. So as a black woman, absolutely, I chose her because she's a black woman, because I know she's qualified. Yeah. I know that she was raised just like me to believe that we have to be twice as good to be just as important. So absolutely, across the board, I'm gonna go for black women because I know what we've been through and we've overcome. But on top of that, so once we realize it's not a zero-sum game, it is a humbling to say, I do need help. And honestly, my advice to anyone in any space, whether it's corporate or personal, is to find a safe space.
That's just how I am. I did it for my mom. She has a very strict face too. But when I'm on, you know, I'm smiling and I'm very warm and I'm very friendly. So I think to kind of go further, sometimes people are just not here. You know what I'm saying? And it may not be that they're mean or that they have a hidden agenda or whatever have you. But sometimes I'm just not a one. I don't want to be on all the time. And sometimes that looks like, oh, she's a bitch, or oh, she's stuck up, or you don't know that until you approach me and say hi. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of that is just preconceived notions about how people show up or exist in a space. And like, I'm really about like, you are who you are and you exist how you exist. And I'm not going to be on all the time. So I may look like I'm, you know, I'm mean or whatever have you, but you will never know until you come up and say hi.
The first thing that we have to do as women to empower one another is to come together. So many people don't understand how important it is. I didn't understand how important it was to have a village until I had a child. And it's just like, I'm not saying anyone that's not a mother wouldn't understand, but like you won't get it until you actually have a kid, because it really does take a village. Like the more people that come together and put their heads together, their minds together, their time together, you will be surprised at the things that you come up with. Like with my friends, I'm a positive. So I'm always like happy. And then unfortunately, like if I am sad, I'm sad for a couple of like seconds. But I kind of like hate that, because like when I want to be sad, sometimes I just want to be sad. But I can't be sad because I'm so funny. So I'm always like making myself laugh. But I digress. So I wake up, I say a lot of positive affirmations. Like for the last 500 days, every day at 3:30. I get a text, a reminder on my phone that says smile and be happy. And you know what? I've been having, like, I won't be having a bad day. And I get that reminder and I'm like, right. And I was just thinking, like, there, especially like growing up being a teenager and stuff, you always want to be, I don't know, maybe y'all were like this, but you know, the parties and the teen nights, like they had the little street team. You would be the teenager. You put up the flyers on the car and go to the houses, neighborhoods, and all that type of stuff. I don't know if y'all seen this. When have you seen a street team for a positive event, or a positive environment for people to go to? When have you seen that? I haven't seen that. I think that we need to start thinking outside the box of how are we going to get the people who they may not even know that they need it, but somehow they're going to end up here, and we fill the room, and we get the youth in here, or just in certain things that everyone's been saying, families. Like a lot of times stuff is so directed towards the youth, but also I kind of relate this to how people say youth is, I forget the quote, but like youth or time is wasted on the youth, the young. But the same thing goes for how much people want to reach back, because it is literally in their makeup to rebel. So how can we instill in people better? You have to reshape the family. When we're talking about all the systematic things, well, how are you going to get to the kids? You got to get to their parents. When even people talk about, well, we want finances to be in the school, but if you look at the studies and you look at things, I have a background in education. Sometimes it don't matter what you even put in them schools, because it matters what their older sisters do. It matters what their mom is doing. It matters what their uncle is doing. There are people who have been to prison. That all affects so much, so we have to get to the family.
But there's options, or
It's options. They don't be always good, but it's options.
back in the street.
You already know how it goes. Do y'all know how to double dutch? Kinda, I remember. I remember. Snake. Girl.
Okay, y'all, let's see if I can double dutch. I just tried double dutching my heels. It was a fail, but it's fine.
Bye. Get A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Little Sally Walker walking down the street. Say what? He didn't know what to do, so she got in front of me. She said, hey girl, do your thing, do your thing. Yay!
I'm so out of breath. Not her laughing at me, y'all.
I'm like, what?
You out of breath, girl?
Yes.
It's time. I know you out of breath.
I'm so out of breath, y'all. I'm doing that dang double dutch. Okay, y'all. So we are at Bud Dairy Food Hall. Where's the sign? Yeah, so I'm coming here with some of the people from the panel just to hang out or whatever, and then I am going to be having like a little in the house movie night date type of thing. Hey peeps, so I'm just sitting in the car and it's 10:48 and what is it, September 25th, and I'm so sorry because I think I mentioned to y'all I was supposed to be going on a date, and I was supposed to be at his house at 8, but then I told him like at 7:58 like, oh, I'll be on my way in 10 minutes. He said okay. So I was on my way in about 15 minutes and I was literally about to pull up at his house, and then he told me like he had an emergency and had to reschedule. He told me what the emergency was, but I'm just not telling y'all, just not to put his business out there. But so he told me exactly what the emergency was, and you know, like, I just knowing him, I feel like, you know, that would be a pretty serious emergency for him. So yeah, he was like, we have to reschedule. And you know, some people were like, he could be lying or whatever, and one girl was like, even if he is lying, like, I give people at, you know, 1 cancellation on me. And I'm like, I feel like the only reason why he would cancel if he were to be lying, you know, is because I was taking long. But I also feel like I get from him that he's not the type of person to not just be upfront with me, and kind of, I feel like he kind of would be like more blunt and like tell me like, you know, you're taking long, like, what are you doing, like, come on, or something. I don't know, but or just be like, where you at? You know. But yeah, so I don't think he's lying. Me personally, I don't think he's lying. But it's just so unfortunate because even though I'd be like nervous and having anxiety and everything, I did like want to see him. I did want to see him. I wanted to, you know, have like deeper conversation with him tonight. So now that's not going to be able to happen. Highly unfortunate. Yeah, but I hope everything's okay with like all the details of his emergency. But yeah, so yeah, but that kind of just like, you know, on my level, you know, of course his situation, the emergency that he told me, is way more important than us like being together or whatever, especially when we like barely know each other anyway. But yeah, but just on a personal level for me, I'm like, this freaking sucks, because like I was really trying to cuddle and everything. Like I was just trying to cuddle, like, you know, I was trying to be booed up, laid up, all that, but it's not gonna happen now. So I just think that's so unfortunate. This shirt is from House of CB. It's an extra small. They didn't have any other sizes, so I was like, let me just try and see if this extra small will fit. Honestly, I'm squoze up in here, so it's actually very tight. Like, let me show y'all, like right here, you see the lining, This is like low-key cutting into me, yo. It's kind of hurting. So as much as I don't want to take this off, I feel like I'm gonna have to take it off. And the thing is, I just don't want to come out of this outfit either. It's just like, okay, if this dude not gonna see me, I feel like I kind of want to be seen a little bit more. Shirt is from House of CB, and this is from Manera de Voy, something like that. You see it. You see it, y'all. My ankle is messed up all over again. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. What do you think is funny, mother? What do you think is funny?
Cause I did.
What why is it so funny to you?
You always doing something stupid.
What are you talking about?
Like your ankle.
Mm-hmm.
You thought that was smart?
Mother, I didn't think that. I really didn't. I wasn't even thinking about my ankle. I didn't think anything was gonna happen. These lashes are by PUR, P-U-R, I think, and then it has the dots on the tops of the U. It's giving booty. I know you see it. Okay, yeah, but let me close out this vlog. I hope you guys liked seeing my day of like actually doing something like more like professional influencer like. Yeah. And yeah, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.